me try Texas. I'm going to start receiving, actually, now that I think about it.
Welcome to the home of the Ohio State Buckeyes. Columbus, Ohio, and the old horseshoe on the banks of the Olentangy. As we'll see, the number 12 team in the country, the Texas Longhorns, taking on the 5th-ranked team in the land, the Ohio State Buckeyes. Glad to have you with us for EA Sports College Football. I'm Reese Davis, David Pollack and Jesse Palmer with me in the booth. Guys, we are ready to tee it up. And the Longhorns will put toe to leather to crank us up. Fielded in the end zone, it's Tate. Rolling the dice to bring it out of the end zone did not work out as he stopped at the 13.
Actually, no, what you got? It's always the first one that's always good. Let's do this.
They'll run the RPO and fire to the right. And he's got enough for the first down. They'll mark it at the 34. And you know the line they kick around at Ohio State, Woody Hayes, forward pass, 2 of the 3 things that can happen are bad. Woody had dudes like this, he'd be spinning that magic bean all over this place.
You ain't lying. My, how times have changed. Now it is pass, pass, pass. Find explosive playmakers like this on the outside. Get them the football.
Wow. Did this dude just quit that quickly because he got sacked? This is insane. That's ridiculous. Alabama's got a crazy defense. You know what? I'm using Alabama. That's who I use in the season. That's what I'm using in this game. Let's find out what they can do. Continue the search. It's interesting how this game is. I don't know what their playbook is like. I don't know what Texas playbook is like either, but if you're picking your plays out of concept and you have an idea of what it is you want, I shouldn't have no issues. Should have no issue. This is the test anyway. Test it out. See what it is. Back to figuring out how to pass consistently.
Welcome to the home of the Alabama Crimson Tide. Tuscaloosa, Alabama, Saban Field at Bryant-Denny Stadium.
that's
As we'll see, the number 12 team in the country, the Texas Longhorns, taking on the 10th-ranked team in the land, the Alabama Crimson Tide. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, here with David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. Guys, let's get this thing rolling.
70-30 split.
Will kick it away to start.
gets into the safe.
He'll bring it out. It's Adams.
It's actually going to be good.
Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16.
Same. Miller. Oh, no,
the give is to Miller. And he's very fortunate to get it back to the line of scrimmage, greeted by a sea of defenders.
And that's why he is an All-American caliber player. He is just so physical and dominant against the run. He's able to shed blockers, use his athleticism, use his speed, get to the ball carrier and bring him down. Simply one of the best box defenders you're going to find in the entire country.
Well, he comes up with the reception, but not a lot of room to run after that.
Yeah, and I like the QB doing this. I mean, I'm going to find ways to give him the football and see if he can make a miss. And I'm going to bet most of the time that my guy is a little bit more athletic than that defensive guy. Defense
because I
this
did
battle,
that now, I'm like, I'm going to pick a different.
I like trying to get this guy the ball in space.
Pick a different offense.
Third down, and they'll need 5 to keep this opening drive moving. Looking to throw, it's Simpson. Fires to the tight end. There he goes. They'll get him on the ground at the 46, and it'll be a first down.
And it's on third downs like this. If you want to attack the middle of the field, you got to look for the tight end. Really nice route. Great job looking that football in. You can tell this quarterback really has a lot of confidence when he's in the pocket looking for the big fella, and they're able to hook up there.
Oh, that's not passing
through. Pass is incomplete, and by this stage of his career, you'd think a junior quarterback might take a little better care of the football.
Hey, quarterbacks got to understand, I know you got your favorites, and you're going to look out there and you're, that guy's really good. I'm going to find ways to get him, but I got to take what the defense gives me, and double coverage is probably not the avenue that I want to go attack consistently.
With the catch, it's Miller. Dragged down at the 43, but they've got it in enemy territory. They picked up 10 and give him a first down.
You know, it's a nice throw by the QB there. When you're throwing to running backs, you got to make it easy. So you want to put it right on their body, make the catch simple, and let them go to work like they did just there, getting that first.
Makes the grab. What a play there, and he rips off a big one all the way to the 16-yard line.
Man, this offense is so dangerous, Reese. They've got dudes all over the field that can make plays. There's a big gainer in the pass game.
You get a chunk of yards like that, now the defense is really on its heels. They've marched to the red zone, and here they go. He's got it and still on his feet. They'll get it down to the 8-yard line on that throw and catch, and the defense is backed up against the wall. Just a quick rhythm throw there and really good use of the tight end.
Yeah, good use of the big fella. I mean, go through your progressions real quick. You can't find anything. Get the easy gain. Don't take a shot down the field all the time. Take those shots later, but take those easy, wide-open opportunities to get some positive chunks.
Alabama comes to the line with a first and goal. To the air, it's Simpson. He's got it. He's all the way down to the 2-yard line. Just spectacular execution there.
The offense trying to throw it there quickly down close to the goal line.
Very hard to run
the
in this
defense
offense,
tackling the catch.
I'm a defense. You should try to run.
They've moved it forward to the 2. Now it's second and goal. They'll try to power it in. And he takes it in for a score. Touchdown, Bama!
You love as a head coach to watch your offense take the field and establish a rhythm and consistency the way they did there. Everything they dialed up was working to perfection. They go 10 plays on the opening drive and cap it off with a touchdown.
And they did tack on that extra point without any adventure. They're ready to kick it away, and this crowd is buzzing after that last score. Coming out with it, it's Moore. And he loses the football. Maybe some nerves on that return, but a fortunate bounce, and they'll retain possession.
Wow, they narrowly avoid disaster there. They fumble the kick return, and if that goes to the other team, all the momentum is no longer with them. So a nice job being able to bounce back on that. The head coach breathing a huge sigh of relief.
looking for a physical attack from the gun.
Wow.
Makes the stop at the
pinball.
32, but he picks up 10 on that play.
All right, defense, that's what we can't do. We can't give up this many chunk yards on the ground. Got to commit more guys to the line of scrimmage. Got to get those running backs on the ground. That's way too easy.
This crowd trying to make life miserable for this offense. Pulls and fires complete. They get him at the 42, but he picked up 10 there.
Well, your opponent scored on their opening drive, so obviously no need to panic. But I know, having been in this situation as a quarterback, you want to answer right away. So really good to see him making some nice throws here on their opening drive. He's going to try and see if he can get this thing tied up.
The sweet feet buy a little time. And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball.
What a play by the defender that time, because he's matched up one-on-one man coverage against an outstanding wide receiver, and it's the defender who makes the play. Really, really good position. He was up to the challenge. Interesting to see if this quarterback goes his way again.
Looking to throw, it's Manning. Using his legs, keeping his eyes downfield. This time he's got his man. And he'll be brought down.
God, he's annoying to play against. You think about it as a defense, I'm trying to cage you in, trying to keep you in the pocket, and then he's just whoop, 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 spinning all over the place, getting outside the pocket, making plays, and then you got to go chase him again, and again, and again, just wears you out.
The Tide crowd rolling noise down on the Saban field on third down.
Yeah.
Looking to move the chains. They throw it complete to the left. He's got first down yardage as they move it to the 44.
Obviously, third downs are so critical because you get an extra chance to wear that defense out. Great job by the offense. Great job by the quarterback completing the pass, getting the first down, moving the sticks, fresh set of down, continue to wear on this defense.
The Longhorns have it with a 1st and 10. The give to the tailback.
You definitely want to commit to the run game. You want to establish the run game. You want the defense to honor it. But if it doesn't work a little later down the road, you might think about that count.
Time winding down in the quarter as they come to the line. To the air on 2nd down. Finds his tight end. Dragged down, but they'll move the sticks for a 1st down. So Alabama takes the lead into the quarter break. We've put one in the books. Let's have a look at our game summary. Now to see if these guys can get back in the game in the 2nd quarter.
That leaves that whole entire place filled.
They've got a 1st down here to open the period.
I'll play this a little further back.
Coming out on 1st down with the play fake.
Yep, left him wide open.
Trying to make magic on the scramble. He's
left it wide
finally
open.
stopped, but a big
Don't
play
disconnect.
there with his
Don't
feet
stop.
as he
Figure out how to
moves
stop it.
those sticks.
Sometimes these guys just have eyes in the back of their head. You saw it right there. He was able to buy himself time, get outside the pocket, and at that point, I think the decision was pretty
why did he
easy.
pick that?
Hey, I can go get this with my feet. He was able to do that. Now they got a fresh set of downs.
On 1st down from the 13-yard line. Trying to cap this drive with the pass.
Yeah, we're going to...
He misses his man. The accuracy just not what it needed to be on that play.
Well, no secret, this guy was a big part of their key to success. Already 2 catches on the opening drive, and they go back to him again. This time the defense is in better position, and they force the incompletion.
Going to work in the red zone. They can't pick up the 1st down without getting it into the end zone. Quick completion to the right. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage.
I like the idea by the quarterback there. You're trying to get this 1st down, so you find the tight end, see if he can make a guy miss or shake a tackle. Not able to get it done.
This crowd rising up, sensing that its defense needs some help. Looking to the end zone.
God.
Touchdown, Texas!
It was because
Snagged in the end
I
zone
was
to give them
speed
6.
I'm going to spread you sideline to sideline with all my
I gotta
speed,
get
make
there.
you cover the whole field. Nice job by the offense. Go with a little spread look, taking advantage of the speed they had on the field and getting the big touchdown.
And he puts through the extra point. The kickoff unit is out there, and boy, did that last drive quiet this crowd.
Wasn't able to stop him.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. Here comes that Alabama offense. They saw what happened on that last scoring drive, and now probably feeling a little bit of heat to answer. Fires to the wideout. It's incomplete. And
there's so many people there. I should have had some
very often
coverage.
from this guy at second down.
I stared at
Yeah,
him.
and listen, that dude is a dude. I get it. I mean, he's an absolute stud, and I want to find ways to get him the football, but maybe not force feed him in that situation when he's got two guys on him.
From the shotgun, they'll run it. Nice pickup on the ground there. They'll move the sticks for the first down. If you're going to play Bama tough, you're going to find out really early if you can handle the running game.
Yeah, they're going to check your chin. I mean, they're going to come in and they're going to give you a steady diet of it. Even when they've had great quarterback play and spread the ball out, it's still a physical principle. They're going to make you stop the run. If you can't stop it, it could be a long game.
You know, sometimes even a short game like that can be used to set up something bigger later on.
No doubt, Reese, they can pump that and take a shot down the field. And don't worry, they're going to go back to that same play because they know this guy with the ball in his hands is dangerous. He makes one guy miss, he can take it to the house.
They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there and still a little ground to cover to pick up the first. The Crimson Tide needs to convert on 3rd and short. Back to throw, it's Simpson. Looking to scramble. Grab near the marker, it's Williams. Hauled down, but they'll move the sticks as he picks up the first down. They won't have time to run another play, and we will take it to the 2-minute timeout. Alabama comes to the line with 1st and 10.
Tough.
From the gun, the running back has it. Past the 40. And a big hit at the end, but it didn't stop him from getting the first down.
First down, physicality wins football games. Being able to run the football and create balance. And right here, just choose up another first down. Gives you another chance to maybe continue to run the football.
And I feel like this guy, too, is just an explosive play waiting to happen. His vision, his quickness, and he's got a burst. If you give this guy just a crease, he's going to hit it. And right now, he's doing some damage on this defense.
After picking up a couple at 2nd and 8.
Excellent.
Wants to go up top. Pocket breaking down. And he was hit just as he released it, and it falls to the turf.
The offense just has not been able to find a way to get their rhythm going here in the first half. We just haven't seen it in the passing game. That was a really good example of it again. If they're going to score more points in the second half, they've got to make some adjustments here at halftime.
On 3rd and long, he's going to have to throw for it. They get him stopped, but the big gain has him on the doorstep. Let's mark it at the 13.
Well, I think on that play you saw why this guy's such a big weapon in this offense. At receiver, he does such a nice job with his routes. He's patient, and he's consistent, and he's got good hands. You don't see him put a lot of balls on the ground. Nice job there picking up the first down.
Going for 6. And he was trying to cash in the end zone in this red zone threat, but it's incomplete.
And those sting for offenses, man. You've got an opportunity to get in the end zone, to get the touchdown. It's not easy. It's hard to get guys open. He comes open, and the quarterback, man, I bet he wishes he had that one back.
Leaves it with the running back. He'll be hauled down just inside the 10 at the 9 as they're trying to turn this into a score. pick up this conversion and avoid having to settle for the field goal. He might want another play. To the air. It's Simpson. Under fire. Unleashes to the end zone. Intercepted deep in his own end. He's stopped not much on the return, but a whole lot in getting the football.
I'm done for that one.
And that's just excellent coverage. Man, cover one, nowhere to throw the football. Look at everybody playing man across the board, and you still got the safety in the middle of the field. Nobody open, and if I'm the QB, man, I don't need to force it. I don't force it into tight windows if it's not there. He throws it, unfortunately, gets the interception. Bad decision by the QB there.
Quarterback running on the drop. He's stopped in the backfield again. This defense trying to send a message he'll have to carry into halftime. The offense uses a timeout to stop the clock, and they'll get a quick breather. After getting knocked back to open this drive, it's 2nd and 12. Looking downfield, and time is running short.
Jeez.
It's incomplete, and he's lucky to get that one back. Almost intercepted.
Oh, and on defense, you just got to be able to finish that play. That defender had the football in his hands. He's just got to catch it. That should have been an interception.
The roar of the crowd trying to fuel this defense to keep them pinned in their own end. On 3rd and long, trying to have a big completion here. And he got smacked just as he released the pass. It's incomplete.
Well, after giving up that touchdown on the opening drive, they had a little bit of a come to Jesus with their defensive coordinator on the sideline. I don't know what he said, but he, I think, just invoked the fear of God into this defense, because this 3 and out has been sensational, dominant. This is the way they've got to play moving forward.
So from the shadow of his goalpost, he gets the punt away. Makes the catch near the 50.
Oh, damn.
Waning seconds of the first half. Let's see how they handle it. Wants to throw. It's Simpson. Unloads it left. That's caught. It's Bernard. Inside the 35, knocked out of bounds. This offense with a big play, and they'll mark it at the 33. Just a few seconds to go here in the first half, and they'll send out the field goal team. Looks as if this will be a 51-yard attempt. No good. And here in the 3rd quarter, it is still a tie ball game.
Damn.
Just about set to put toe to leathers. We are deadlocked here in the 3rd.
I shouldn't have. I should have been smart about the way I did it.
He'll start the return inside his 5.
I shouldn't have.
He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. So Texas has it again, and here comes the offense. First drive of the second half, always fun to watch. You see what type of tweaks were made at the half, especially when you're locked up in a ball game like this one.
Yeah, and it's been a good game. I mean, it's been a little bit of back and forth and a feeling out process. And now once you get in the second half, who's going to get aggressive, Paul? Who's going to take some shots, try to make some plays, and really go for it?
Yeah, it's interesting. I think as play callers right now, you learn a lot about these coaching staffs with respect to who does make the best adjustments. There's a lot of coaches that believe we're just going to be who we are. We're going to keep doing what we do. We're just going to do it better. But then there are others that tweak things a little bit on offense and on defense. We're going to find out here.
And that's incomplete. A defender all over him. Knocked the ball to the ground. 4th down coming up.
Tie game here early in the second half, and offensively you're hoping to get something going, but after that incompletion, it kind of kills all of your momentum. This quarterback is really going to have to lock in here for the rest of this game if they're going to win.
On the run, still looking.
Let's go.
And that one falls incomplete. A huge stand by the defense.
Notice what
That's a gutsy part, man. I know the analytics world says to go for it more often, but when you're in your own territory and now you turn the football over to the other team, points are so much easier to get. Obviously, I know, Jesse, it didn't take a color commentator to figure that out.
Back to pass, it's Simpson. Quickly out to the tight end. And how about the efficiency on that one? It'll bring up 2nd and 4. Really good concept there to get things going and use the tight end early.
Yeah, I mean, just such a great job on first down, setting up an easier second down. Understanding I don't always have to push the ball down the field, but see the tight end, make the throw. No, it's not a big gain, but makes life really easy on me on second down.
Hand off from the shotgun. He stopped at the 14-yard line, and they'll stay on the attack from there.
Come on, bro.
If they don't pick up this third down, let's see if they trust their field goal kicker after the miss on the last drive. They'll try to get it through the air. It's complete. Picks up enough to get them first and 10 from the 11.
Shotgun fundamentals are so key. He was like a shortstop. Caught the shotgun snap and right away rifled it out of his hands like he was turning two. That was beautiful.
The Crimson Tide comes to the line with the 1st and 10. Looking to throw on first down. Got it in the middle. It's Cuevas. They get it down to the 7 on that pass play in prime position for a score.
They're able to find the tight end for an easy completion, but good job tackling, not allowing him to get the first down.
Going to work on 2nd down, and the red zone is still some ground to cover to pick up that first down. He bullies his way all the way down to the 5-yard line.
And what's the closest guy to the football, man? It's those defensive tackles, and those guards and centers have to work together. They got to get those guys and get some movement. They don't on this play, and the big fella eats.
And that one will put him up for the second half. Offense did exactly what it's supposed to do with a start like that one.
When you're set up with that field position, you're thinking touchdowns. You're not thinking field goals. It's exactly what the offense does. Takes advantage of great field position.
And the PAT gives them a 14-7 lead. They're set to kick it off, and this crowd now ready to get behind them. Bringing it back. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. A lot of field in front of them as they open this possession from their own 20. Dropping back, it's Manning. Unloads to the wideout. On target over the middle. To the 43-yard line and a first down for this offense. Burnt Orange burning some secondaries, working this guy down the field.
Yeah, making those big plays down the field. Texas, when you think about great teams, you think about explosive playmakers, making those big plays, keeping those defenses on their heels.
To the air on first down. Fires to the middle. The short hands, it's Wingo. And he'll ramble to the 34 before he's finally knocked down.
Really nice job by the quarterback understanding I needed to throw this ball hard. Like, I got to fit it in there tight. And a nice job by the wide receiver wearing it, because he really didn't have a choice, because he was going to wear that one regardless.
Looking to the big tight end. Finds a man in the middle. They get him stopped, but the big gain has them on the doorstep. Let's mark it at the 13. always nice to have that security blanket of the tight end.
And it's nice to have a tight end that can line up in different areas of the field, too. It's not always going to be in a three-point stance. He can sometimes be in the backfield. You could flex him out into the slot. They might even try to put this guy out at wide receiver in the split end position and see what he can do there, because this guy is a weapon.
Pressure coming. And the Heat gets there. And they get him down at the 14-yard line. We've reached a break, and Alabama has the lead. And we've reached the end of the third, and time is running out if they're going to cut into this deficit. Let's take a look at our game stats before we move on. When you're dealing with a deficit like this, it's all about somebody stepping up to make a play, and you might as well start here in the fourth quarter. And a chance to mull things over. Let's see how they start the final period here on second down. Looking to throw, it's Manning. He's got it on the run. That completion will take it inside the 4, and the offense is threatening.
And here comes money down for this offense. Third down execution is a premium. You work on it all week ad nauseum for these moments when you can execute when the field starts to shrink.
They'd love to pick up this third down and get a fresh set with first and goal. Touchdown, Longhorn!
Get out of here.
Grab the short pass to put the 6 on the board.
And how about the offense? They spread them out. Everybody spread wide. Easier to read a defense when you do that. They find the matchup they want, and they get rewarded with the score.
Extra point, anything but routine. It's good, and we're tied here in the fourth quarter. They're getting set to kick it away, and that last score took a little oomph out of this crowd. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. Tide offense rolls onto the field. What a good mix of plays, keeping that defense off balance last time, David.
And Reese, they don't know if it's run or if it's pass. They got them right where they want. This defense doesn't know how to react from getting punched in the mouth on that last drive.
So in this next drive, David, I think you keep running the football because that sets up the play action, it sets up the RPO game, and then you keep this defense guessing.
Oh, you know what?
Behind the chains now on second and long.
This is a blitz.
Miller with the ball. Breaks into the open. Got the first down and more. All down, but he has enough to move the chains.
This offense is going to try and grind their way to a win now, and they're going to start force-feeding this guy the football, too. He's made a few plays earlier in this game, but now in the fourth quarter, it's about force-feeding him, getting some push up front, and just icing this thing.
Dropping back, it's Simpson. Got his man quickly. Out midfield, he's got room. And he gets a big chunk of yardage to the 34-yard line.
And one of the things I love about this running back is his versatility. He's not just good running the football, but he can catch it as well, and he can make things happen with the ball in his hands. Nice job by the quarterback, getting through the progression, getting it out to his guy, and he does the rest, and that generates a huge play.
Relying on that running game, and it works for about 3 yards to the 31.
And I kind of like how the running back didn't mess around. Like, just get downhill when you see an opening. A lot of times they close so fast, man. Be decisive, stick your foot in the ground, pick up 3 to 4, and we are not going to complain.
The clock stopped. 2 minutes left to play in this one. After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line, 2nd and 7. He'll run it again. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender.
And this offense doesn't have very many runs left in them. They try to sneak in the run. Nice job by the defense making the tackle. But they've got to try to maximize their time, maximize their plays to try to get some points on the board.
Grabbed in the middle. It's Miller. Oh, he's got some space. Picks up enough to give them first and 10 from the 11.
And that's why this guy is such a weapon in this offense, because you don't have to throw it far downfield. Just get the ball in his hands. He catches it close to the line of scrimmage, but look what he was able to do after the catch. He gets an explosive play for this offense.
Alabama with a first and 10 here. Run in the red zone. It's Miller. And he never had a chance. Just stopped cold as soon as he got it. Quick timeout by the defense there, trying to make sure everyone has the same call. Operating in the red zone here on second down. They go to the draw. Wrestled down at the 8-yard line as they threaten deep in the red zone. Referee signals timeout as the defense wanting to make sure that they have everything just right with a big play coming. Boy, they'd love to move the sticks here and take a shot at it on first and goal. It'll be a draw. And the defense had its hands full, but they finally wrestle him down short of the first down. Tie game here late in the fourth. They want to control the ball, and they're not going to punt it away. They'll go for it on fourth down. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. Touchdown time! And they've got the lead in the final minute.
And how about this offense, man? They knew they needed to execute. Great play calling, great drive, put it together. Now you got a chance to go up by 7 late in this ball game and then let your defense go on the field and seal it for you.
The extra point is good, and now in the fourth, they're up by a touchdown and an extra point. They put together a 74-yard touchdown drive. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. First play of the drive comes from the 22. Looking to pass. It's Manning. Under fire. And he can't get it off. Taken down. What a huge play this late in the game. It's second and long now as this defense has some energy after that last sack. Makes the grab. It's Wingo. Really good job to pick up a chunk of yardage and get it out to the 39-yard line. Wants to throw on first down. Here's the pressure. Can't make the connection, and the defense putting on the heat and forcing the incompletion.
This offense hasn't had a ton of success today. It's because I think of some of the issues in the passing game. They've never had the rhythm. Protection has been a bit spotty and iffy. Quarterback's got to raise his level of play here late in this 2-minute situation if they're going to get the win.
Didn't pick up a lot there, moving forward just a few. They'll hurry to the line here to try to get off that third down play. From the gun, wants to pass. Makes the grab. Couldn't ask for much more there. A first down, and they're down to the 42. The Longhorns moving quickly to the line.
Can't get it off. Let's go. We'll take that one. We'll take that
How much
one.
fun was that? I mean, you just dream of having games like that every time you go into the booth. I'll watch those two teams play anytime.
Yeah, that's what's fun about good teams. Really good teams squaring off. Like, there wasn't a lot of difference between these two
We'll take
squads.
that one.
We could watch these every week. Love calling these games because they're competitive. Great talent
What
on
was
the
my
field.
passing
Palmer,
stats?
unfortunately,
We're
somebody
getting
had
back
to
to the
lose.
basics.
Yeah, and the higher-ranked team was ranked higher for a reason. At the end of the day, when it came down to it, they made the biggest plays in the most critical moments. Both of these teams have tremendous playmakers, and they're both going to make a lot of noise late in the college football season, but give the higher-ranked team tons of credit. They earned this one.
That will put the wrap on things from here. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis. You've been watching another presentation of EA Sports College Football.
We'll figure out how to push the ball down the field, but right now, get the short game up and then use that to push. Let me use the restroom. All right, let's run another one real quick. There's only 6,000 people online. Look at what my dynasty chat is saying.
Welcome, everyone, to the home of the Oregon Ducks, the House of Loud, Autzen Stadium in Eugene. As we'll see, the number 10 team in the country, the Alabama Crimson Tide, taking on the 4th-ranked team in the land, the Oregon Ducks. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, joined here in the booth, as always, by David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. Guys, let's tee this one up. The Ducks will kick it away first. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. This place is roaring, and it's going to be so hard to operate under these conditions. Out of the shotgun, they go to the ground.
I have so many times I
Across
felt
the
like
30, out to the 32, a 6-yard run.
It's got to feel good as an offense knowing that early in the drive you can turn around, hand it off, get a push up front, and go get positive yardage.
This crowd full throat, spreading the eardrums going to be a long day. From the gun, the ground game. Crosses the 45. Still running at the 40.
Who is that?
And finally out of bounds after an explosive run by this ball carrier.
Keep it simple, stupid. The dive play. That's been in the football playbook since the beginning of time, and they just gashed him right up the middle of their defense.
Jesus.
From the gun, they'll try to impose their running game. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play.
And man, it's nice to have a guy that is just better than your guys. And no matter what play you call, man, how about him getting in the backfield quick, penetrating, using his quickness, and using his strength to get him to the...
Got enough space. He'll be down at the 4-yard line after that terrific run.
So far, it's been a rough first drive for this defense, but I tell you what, guys, all can be forgotten if they can bow up and make a stand right here. You got a goal-to-go situation. You know they're going to try to be physical. The field's already strong.
Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Crimson Tide.
How about that first drive? The hardest thing to do in college football is win on the road. They're the underdog coming into a hostile environment. What do? Possession one, go right down the field and shut everybody in this building up.
Setting up for the extra point after the first score of the game. And the extra point is good, and it's 7-0. A very efficient 5-play scoring drive. And they finished it off with the score from the 4.
Just gotta get him.
Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. And he's coming out of the end zone. He stopped short of the 20 at the 19 and probably wishes he'd just taken the touchback. Inside give. Into the pile, maybe got one. He stopped at the 21.
And you want to run the football. That's okay. You'll take some of these. But if they start to add up down the road, obviously, you might want to think about airing it out a little bit.
Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Moore to the air. Throws to the wideout. Finds his man. It's Moore. The freshman brought down after bringing that one in.
Nice completion here to this wide receiver. You're going to see this receiver line up in different spots all over the field all game long. Defense has got to keep their eye on where this guy is because they know he's a big part of this offensive success.
Got enough for the first down and wants more. And they'll finally get him down after a terrific pickup. The Ducks get a fresh set of downs with a fast, hard finish on that play.
Fast is the word. As long as I can remember watching Oregon football, it's always guys that can get the football, get downhill, get back in the line of scrimmage, run the next play really fast, but it always starts with the ground game.
Looking downfield on first down. Fires to the wideout. Just too much mustard on that one. Can't miss the target that badly.
Quarterback trying to attack the middle of the field. I like the aggressive nature, but his receivers aren't 9 feet tall. No one's going to catch that. No one can climb the ladder. You got to bring it down a little bit.
Backed up now. Here's 2nd and long. Looking to fire. Unloads to the wideout. Grabbed over the middle. It's Moore. Gets it all the way inside the 20-yard line to the 19 before being hauled down.
I'll tell you, man, I love quarterbacks that have arm talent, but that can throw it accurately at the same time, and you saw all of it on that in route.
Off the play fake on first down, wants to throw. Touchdown Ducks! Grabbed in the end zone to put 6 on the board.
And a really nice job understanding I got to get to that gap where there's a little bit of open space in the middle of the field when I run that post route. The QB lays it out for him, and he catches it, gets 2 feet in bounds, in the end zone, touchdown.
And they tacked on the extra point. They're set to kick it off. You think this crowd's going to get loud when their defense comes on the field? Just one of those mistakes that can happen as the kickoff goes out of bounds. So the decision has been made, and the coach will take the penalty. The give is to Miller. His junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain.
That's a really good job by the defense, wrapping them up, getting them on the ground, take away that run game, make them one-dimensional, put them in passing situations. Really good job by the defense.
Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on second down. Looking downfield, it's Simpson. Makes the grab. It's Bernard. And a big gain there. He's knocked down immediately at the 45. Every good quarterback is first a game manager. At Alabama, that used to be sort of a label of derision, but now they're not only that, they're playmakers.
Yeah, and it's what they used to ask them to do.
Just can't pull the trigger, and the quarterback is sacked at the 41.
That's a great play by this defense. It's hard when you go against a guy that's so good at the quarterback spot. He can make so many plays, but the defense understood that rep. Nice job getting to him, corralling him, getting him on the ground, and creating the big sack.
Working that left side. Knocked out of bounds after a good gain on that one. They'll spot it at the 43.
QB, excellent location on that throw. Out route against man coverage, you cannot miss. If you throw that behind, that might be a pick 6. So nice job by the quarterback with his accuracy.
Catch in the middle, it's Williams. And they explode on that.
Jeez. Why did he concede? Why did he concede? Why did he concede? That's wild. Alright, well. Let me go to my dynasty real quick. Then go back and I'll start playing some more. That's wild. Look. How did my pro potential go down? All my players got drafted. I gotta tell these dudes. Two ones. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Seconds. 1, 2. This podcast I listen to, this dude is such a loser. I got 300 followers from YouTube. I had 2 quarterbacks leave. One of mine recruiting. I need 1 running back. Got him. Where's he coming from? Long Beach. I don't remember what school. I need a wide receiver. I know I got a bunch of these. Yes, let's go. Tackle. Two, 3. All right. Gosh darn it, bro. This blows. I'm going to have some players on here that I don't want on my squad. Yeah, no. I'm already trying to get him 2 corners. He's the top ranked person. Let's go. And I need this guy. And I need 1 more free safety. I'm already trying to get him. He's number 3 stars. Where am I? I need 2 more quarterbacks. Oh, I don't need 1 running back. Alright, so we're gonna go ahead and take. Alright. I need to throw power, awareness, throw power, accuracy. $93, I'll take it. I don't even know where he's coming from. Long Beach. It's in the house. $92. $87. No. It was a route runner, I bet. $92. This is a elusive route runner. Elusive route runner. offer scholarship. We're gonna be able to get him to be how fast we want him to be. I'm my tight end. I need both these guys. I'm just gonna recruit him. Taking him. Alright, let me move out these dudes. Actually, you know what? Offer scholarship. Offer scholarship. Because I'm going to have to sign these fools. I just need to make sure that these aren't busts. Oh, you are already. Sometimes you're gonna have people on your roster recruiting. $87, slow as dog shit. What is he, a corner? This dude's probably not gonna play, but we're just gonna take him anyway. I need them. Yes. I need him. .91 speed. We'll take him. Free safety. Add action. Send the house. Why are they not instantly? Okay. I feel like I've never heard this before. Bro, just come on over. I don't know why I have to put all this work to get a kicker. Let's see. There we go. Oh shit. Shit. I don't know if I have enough. Booyah. Got everybody. Let's go. Boom. That's it. We're good. need to get in the top of my class. I'm 11th. I need to get up. Just got to do more. Do it.
Ohio and the old horseshoe on the banks of the Olentangy. As we'll see the number 10 team in the country, the Alabama Crimson Tide, taking on the 5th-ranked team in the land, the Ohio State Buckeyes. For EA Sports, I'm Reese Davis, Jesse Palmer, and David Pollack with me. Guys, can't wait to get this started.
Average is going up. I might switch
Alabama about to kick off to get this game underway.
I think I'm going to switch that around because I low-key kind of like it.
Fielded in the end zone. It's Tate. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. To pass, it's Sayin. Throws to the back. With the catch, it's Peoples. Really needed a play like that to get out of their own end. They move the chains. They mark it at the 29.
Well, it's a nice play design there. You're getting the running back involved in the pass game. Quarterback gives it to him early so he can go to work upfield and get the first down.
Throws for the tight end. And that one's incomplete. We're taking a shot there, but couldn't hook up.
Man, and that's one he probably wants back. And sometimes you underestimate the speed of your guy or how fast he gets out there. And you could tell just threw that a little bit too far. His receiver didn't have the jets to go catch up with that one.
They're dealing with a 2nd and long. Back to pass. Got his man. And they'll move the chains and get it to the 47-yard line.
Nice job by the receiver there, running the drag route against zone coverage, finding the soft spot, making it easy on his quarterback to get the completion. He turns it upfield and he moves the sticks.
The Buckeyes will snap it on 1st and 10. Out of the gun to give to the back. You'll take this every time. 5 yards on the first down play.
I like this guy as a running back because he can run between the tackles and he can also go outside. He can really do it all.
Halfway there on 1st down, it's 2nd and 5. Wants to go up top. That's caught. It's Smith. They'll make the stop at the 42. It's a pickup of 5, and that will be enough for a 1st down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Back to throw. It's Sayin. Fires to the tight end. Nice gain on that play, but leaves it a little short of the 1st down.
I'll tell you, I love the play call on 1st down here. You're just trying to find an easy completion, and the shortest throw on the field for the quarterback is finding your biggest target, and that's the tight end. Nice job.
The Buckeyes with a 2nd and short to keep this drive moving. Back in motion, try to clear the picture. They'll go to the air on 2nd and short. And it's incomplete, going for the massive explosive play instead. They're looking at a 3rd down.
This is a great play by the defensive back, and I think one of the hardest things to do as a DB is you're covering a receiver deep down the field, your back's to the plate, you've got to turn your shoulder, locate the football, and then swat it away. That DB did an outstanding job in coverage.
That'll be enough for the 1st down as they mark it down at the 31-yard line.
You know, this is a running back who wants the ball and he wants the offense to run through him. Really nice job there on the 3rd down of this opening drive for his offense. I can't wait to see what kind of game this guy's going to have.
Got his man on the right. And he's brought down after a nice gain.
I'll tell you, this slot receiver, he really does give his quarterback a nice option. Runs really good routes. He's got nice hands. You saw it on that last play.
They're in the red zone. 1st and 10 from the 20. They'll throw it from the red zone. Caught behind the line. It's Jackson. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there. Still a bit short of the 1st down.
One of the things you love about this running back is not only can he run between the tackles, but he's also a weapon in this offense catching the football.
Still some work to do after that last completion at 2nd down. Looking to fire. Oh, they're after him. Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face 3rd down. Trying to pick up a 1st down. They'll move the wide receiver. To the air, it's Sayin.
Oh, my God.
Touchdown, Ohio State. Nice catch and good work afterwards to get it into the end zone. You want to talk about a great way to start the game and set the tone early.
It's so nice to have a quarterback just get himself into the game, get himself established. You make a couple throws, you lead your offense down the field, you score right off the bat. Could not have been a better start for that QB.
Kickoff unit is out there again, and this crowd is feeling themselves after that last drive.
He's not paying attention.
This is what we expected. This crowd ready to make its presence known. Miller with the ball. At the 35, he's open. Big pickup on the ground here to keep this drive moving and give them a 1st down. You can go way back in the history books to the wishbone attack, all the way back to the first Rose Bowl team. Alabama built its identity on a strong running game.
Builds it on dudes that tote the rock and do it with nastiness, with some physicality. Not one guy's going to bring them down, and you see it year after year with these guys, and there's always somebody that's going to be a physical challenge to try to get up the field.
Out of the gun, the running back has it. Looks like Alabama will pick up the first down.
And talking to the OC this week, getting this running back going was step number one. It was priority number one. He said it makes the whole offense go. Like, he is the bell cow. He is the guy. This offense doing exactly what they set out to do on this first drive.
The sure hands, it's Horton. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker. Nice route, nice catch by this receiver. What's important for a quarterback throwing the end route to a guy in the slot?
Well, I think he has to have great timing. I think the receiver needs to get his right depth so that they know exactly where each other is going to be and when the ball is going to be in the air. These two have outstanding timing.
Nothing doing downfield. He'll cut his losses and throw it away. It'll be third down. This crowd bringing the energy and noise early. Quarterback making adjustments.
Oh, my God.
Looking downfield, it's Simpson. Scrambling away.
That's not pass interference?
And it was worth going for a chunk play.
That's not pass interference?
Man, this QB is so dangerous. He can get outside the pocket, and right here you can tell he gets outside the pocket. Now I've got to make some decisions, man. Do I want to go chase this guy? Do I play coverage? And that's why these mobile quarterbacks can really put you in a predicament. The defense won this battle, but that guy is so hard to corral.
Boy, if they don't convert this fourth down, there will be questions to be answered. Buys a little extra time.
Oh, no.
Drop the football, and they'll turn it over on downs. Desperately wanted to convert on fourth down, but couldn't do it.
And sometimes the best defense is getting a little bit lucky. He was open. He had a chance to make a play. He just drops it through his hand. It was pretty good defense, but you take those breaks when you can get them.
This should be the last play of the quarter. Wants to go up top on first down.
Good.
And that will fall incomplete, and we have played one. Boy, they tried to end the first quarter on a high note to no avail. Second quarter's coming. And they've swapped into the field, and we'll get it going in the second. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Second down, they'll go to the air. Lets it fly deep downfield.
Oh, my gosh, I got to pick that
And
off
good
there.
coverage and better hands by the defender to knock it down in the end zone.
And you could tell he thought he had his receiver down the field to make a big play. But how about the defender? Great job running with the receiver, turning his head, finding the football, knocking it away, and making sure that receiver doesn't get to make the play.
They'll move the tight end. Dropping back, it's Sayin. Can't make the connection on third down thanks to that tough, hard-nosed pass defense, and now it's fourth down.
Shit.
This is a point where you just got to be able to focus. And the critical down and distances in this game, like that third down right there, when it's a good throw, you got to make the catch. You got to be able to make that play.
3 straight misfires has left them staring at 4th and 10, but they'll try it again. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. He wants to go deep. Oh, he dropped it. That deep ball was right on the money. You just have to make that catch. They spun that wheel of fortune on 4th down,
and that's I need to get through that time.
Guys, here comes that Alabama offense onto the field. That last drive was promising at times, but stalled out, and they turned it over on downs, Jesse.
I think they got to do a better job here, just being better early in the downs.
I need to get him to start playing up so I can take him over the top.
Finding positive.
Yeah, and it's frustrating when you move the football and get stopped on the other side of the field and get no points. But they've had some success, and I like the aggressiveness. They just got to cash some of these drives in.
Second down, they'll go to the air. Finds his man. It's Miller. And a good job of coverage by that defense. Just a short pickup.
And listen, I know that wasn't a huge gain. It was positive, but I like doing more of that in today's college football. I'm just going to try to give my playmakers a chance to do damage in space away from all the big boys inside.
The horseshoe is rocking, trying to help their defense on third down. Catch in the middle. It's Cuevas. Looks as if the Crimson Tide will have the first down. They get the conversion there. He used his size and nice moves to get past the chains.
Man, I like that. Third and short. Find the big fella, the soft hands, make a quick little move, make the completion, get the first down.
And they pick up just a few on that completion.
What's important in this game, this offense gets the running back involved out of the perimeter in space where you can do some damage. That time they got it to him throwing the football. Picked up a couple of yards, but it gives the defense something to think about.
Not much room to run. Let's give him one to the 33.
The big fella in the middle, man. Those defensive tackles, they go such a long way in deciding and really stopping the other team's run game. Just forcing contact with those guards and those centers, owning the line of scrimmage, and getting running backs on the ground.
Oh, they really could have used that.
How did they play so well?
Pass defense, it brings up a fourth down.
This is a disappointing drive for the offense, considering where this drive started in their opponent territory. Now you're fourth and long. You've got to be better throwing the football in those types of situations.
Now on fourth down and 5, they'll try to move the chains. Wants to adjust the pattern. On fourth down, they'll pass for it. Going to try to get it himself. Will not get there.
They're cover everything underneath so tight. I can't get shit on. Hold on.
They'll crank up this drive from the 30-yard line. Looking for a man. It's Sayin. Going for it all.
Thank you.
It's picked off, and they ruin the drive with a turnover. Going the other way, and he's got room. He's at the 40. They finally get him down, but a huge return. Not only do they get the ball back, but man, did they set up some field position.
He's picking.
Plenty of time to work, not any time to waste as they take over here in the final 2 minutes of the half. Trying to start the drive with a pass. Snagged in the middle, it's Williams. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there. Still a little ground to cover to pick up the first.
Well, the defense playing zone coverage there. They're taking away all of the QB's primary options down the field, so he has to check it down to the drag running underneath.
They'll go to work in the air on second down.
Oh, my gosh.
This is in.
They're just covering everything so
well. Avoid the sack, avoid the turnover. You've got more plays here on third down.
And how nice is it to have the home crowd going absolutely bananas? Communication is harder. The snapping the football, everybody being on time. Man, this crowd really affecting the football game.
Oh, my gosh.
They'll leave it with him. Tough slanting in there. Picks up a couple, but still needs two more on fourth down.
This is it.
And I think on that third down,
this is the craziest defense I've ever played.
They thought it was going to be a fourth down situation. Now it's 4th and 2. I think this offense was ready for this opportunity, and I think they're going to go for it right here.
Makes the grab. Alabama will get the first down.
This is the craziest defense I've ever played against.
Good job there. Don't force anything. Take your time, and he finds his man for the first down.
Yeah, and I think really good job by seeing the defense. Understand that they're dropping back. They're taking away most things.
How do I get the ball?
Running back. He can make plays after he catches it. Nice job by the quarterback seeing the situation and where to go with the football.
He spun that wheel of fortune by challenging the call, and it does not go his way, and he loses the timeout. The Tide with the 1st and 10. Looking for a man. It's Simpson. Quick strike complete. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there. Still a bit short of the first down.
And for DBs out there trying to stop these short slant routes against man coverage, being physical is really key. You want to get your hands on the wide receiver and really try to disrupt that timing between the QB and the
I got it.
Second down coming up on this red zone opportunity. Might be calling a hot route. Looking to go up top, and time's running out in the half. Got it! He steps out of bounds, but it'll be enough to give them a first and goal.
I'll tell you, QBs and receivers, they practice these out routes all week long. You've got to anticipate. You've got to be comfortable throwing it before he gets out of his break, and they executed it perfectly right there to pick up that first.
And backed up, first and goal. This defense fighting to hold the lead and carry it to the locker room. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. Can the D deny them on second and goal? Back to throw, and they've got to be aware of the clock. Bottom of the time, lets it go. Into the end zone. Touchdown, Bama!
Bruh, jeez.
Every coach in the country talks about finishing half strong. Man, how about that?
I was so focused on trying to get the ball in the end zone that I wasn't paying attention to the clock.
Momentum into halftime.
And the extra point is good. You better pay it off when you get starting field position like that, going 23 yards.
Man.
And they finish it up with a 3-yard scoring toss. He wisely lets that one bounce through the back of the end zone, and they'll take over at the 25. They'll have just enough time to get one more snap before the half. Back to throw, it's Sayin. Makes the grab down the middle.
Oh, Lord have mercy. Oh, he's kicking that. Interesting.
And the Buckeyes will try to kick this one deep to get things underway in the second half. Here he comes from inside his own 5. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. Here comes that Alabama offense. And points have been hard to come by in this one. They'll try to put together a drive. Maybe picked up a couple. He's down at the 20.
You know what? Yeah, I know what to do.
And the defense doing a great job committing to the run. When you commit to the run like this, obviously you can give up some plays in the passing game, but you got to stop the run first.
After picking up a couple, it's 2nd and 8.
I think he's trying.
Back to pass. That's caught. It's Bernard. And good coverage by the defense, just a short gain.
And these quarterbacks have to really trust their wide receivers that they're going to be disciplined and run to the right route when they're throwing that ball to the outside like that, because those corners are sitting there on the inside. And the worst thing that could happen is to miss inside and that cornerback be going the other direction.
Snap from the gun on 3rd down.
Oh, my God.
That's incomplete. A defender all
That's
over
the
him.
fastest I've ever seen.
4th down coming up.
You knew this first possession of the second half. It goes a long way deciding who's going to win this football game. It's tied, but this defense comes out. Great job setting up a 3rd ball, getting a stop, getting the ball right back to their offense to create some early momentum.
They're throwing for it on 4th down.
First.
Caught near the
Let's go.
sticks. It's Bernard. Works his way out to the 33-yard line before he's pushed out of bounds. With the first down, they'll put it in play from the 33. Scanning the field, it's Simpson. Got the back over the middle. Nowhere to run, nowhere to hide, only a place to be tackled immediately.
Guys have the backfield now. It's not just run the ball downhill anymore. You got to be versatile. I got to trust you in the pass game.
I'm able to dink and dunk this fool all game. This is the craziest defense that I've ever played against. And all he's doing is cover 3 skies. And I can't do shit
That's a
against
fantastic
him.
play by the linebacker. He has such
This is
tremendous
crazy.
instincts.
Like,
As
I'm
soon
even
as he
thinking-
sees run, he's coming downhill. He's got great speed. He gets you on the ground. That's why he's one of the best linebackers in the entire country.
From the gun on 3rd down.
They keep
Oh,
dropping
they
the
really could have
ball.
used that catch there. Physical pass defense. It brings up a 4th down.
Man, I like the aggressiveness on 3rd and short, trying to throw the football, take advantage of a look that they got. They weren't successful, and now it's 4th and short territory. Who knows what they're going to do?
And for the 5th time, the offense will go for it on 4th down. 2 for 4 so far. He'll try to throw and pick up the 1st down. Oh, he dropped it.
It's just the most insane
It
defense.
didn't look it all the way in. They thought they had a good plan, but it did not work.
They're stuck there.
Okay, here comes the Ohio State offense onto the field. They haven't really been able to light up this scoreboard, but putting points up would be huge here. First play of the drive, wants to throw. Grabbed behind the line, it's Jackson. And a pickup of 8 opens a world of opportunities on 2nd and 2.
Yeah, and you see running backs in today's football, they play a wide receiver basically for you, but you got to find a guy that you can throw it to, and you know he's going to catch the ball consistently.
The Buckeyes with myriad options after that big pickup on 1st down. To the air, it's Sayin. It's complete on the right side. He's brought down, but it'll be enough for a 1st down.
Nice job by the running back, catching the football and understanding where the 1st down marker was. I got to go get that 1st down. He did a nice job on it.
Down to the 18-yard line, it's 1st and 10. Use the play fake, now to throw. He's got the tight end. That one takes it down to the 13-yard line.
And we haven't called his name a lot, and I think this offense, they need to find a way to continue to manufacture touches for the big tight end. And I don't care how you do it. I don't care where you line him up. He's that good, and if I'm this offense, I'm going to find him more often.
It'll be 2nd down, and remember, they can pick up a 1st without scoring. Everybody and their brother showing blitz. Wants to keep it in the air. He caught it. Touchdown, Buckeyes.
Well, I know that one worked now.
And with that, they've got the lead here in the 2nd half. A methodical drive that they finish off by tossing it to the tight end.
And the tight end, I tell you what, this is a position that's evolved so much, right? You see him all over the field. It's kind of like, where is Waldo? You got to find this big fella, especially down in the red zone area. This is the guy they're going to target and make the big play, get the touchdown.
And the PAT gives them a 14-7 lead. Quick work on that scoring drive, just 4 plays. And they finish it by firing one in from the 13 for the score. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. First snap of the drive from the 25. To throw, it's Simpson. Pulls it in, it's Williams. He's across the 30 and out of bounds at the 31-yard line.
Yeah, and listen, I'm going to move this guy everywhere. He was in the slot this time, but I'm not going to let the defense understand where he's lining up so they can double team him, put him in the slot, put him out wide. Either way, find this guy early and often.
Alabama with a multitude of options on second and short. Caught over the middle. It's Miller. And they wrap him up, but not before he's got enough for the first down.
I just love quarterbacks that aren't greedy and that aren't always trying to throw the home run ball, right? Second down, you're in your own end of the field. The guy you want to throw to is not open. Just find the back. He'll go do something positive with it. This guy is a weapon, and you got to find him in the passing game.
Slips one guy, now he's loose. He's pushed out of bounds inside the 40 at the 38, and these guys are on the move. Big-time playmakers on the outside. Now, look, Alabama's had great receivers. Ozzie Newsome, David Palmer way back in the day. But nowadays, it's sort of part of the DNA for the Crimson Tide.
Man, the run they had for several years was unbelievable with Judy and Ruggs and Cooper and Devontae Smith. Like, we can just keep going on guy after guy after guy that they had that wore that uniform that was a big-time elite playmaker on the outside.
On second down, he'll try to make the connection. Let's it
Oh, my
fly.
God.
He can't make the connection. It'll be incomplete. He can scramble, but couldn't create anything there. Hang on, Swoopy. The Buckeye crowd alive on third down. From the gun, wants to pass. Intercepted. Big play. Stops the drive. Taking it the other way.
This is the craziest defense I've ever
Let's
played.
third and long. They're trying to throw beyond the sticks to get the first down. What a great job by the defender that time. Breaking on the ball, snagging it out of the air, and securing that interception.
Let's go.
They'll be able to get off one more play before quarter's end. Looking to throw, it's Sayin. Good timing on the quick out. They get him down, and that'll be the final play of the third period. Well, guys, Ohio State has the lead here. And sitting in a good spot as we wrap up the third. Let's take a look at our game stats while we have a break in the action. Not only is the scoreboard on their side, but so too is time as we open the fourth. Back to pass on second down. Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face third down. Trying to pick up a first down. Third and long, and he'll try to throw for it. Unloads to the right. And it's picked off. That's the turnover they desperately needed. Bringing it back. He's at the 10.
Let's go.
Alabama!
This is gonna be
They turn it into a defensive score.
This guy really is the complete linebacker. Not only is he
I'm
physical
gonna
and not
press
only
him
can he
now.
play
You're
downhill
gonna
to stop
score
the
anyway,
run,
so we're gonna
this
get up
guy
in
is
there.
a weapon in pass coverage. You saw it on that play. What can't this guy do?
I just need to get the ball
Extra
back.
point here would tie the game. And no problem on that extra point, and we have a tie ball game here in the fourth. They're coming out to tee it up for the kickoff, and that last score was a real buzzkill for this crowd. He'll bring it out. It's Tate. Not nearly as much as he'd hoped when he brought it out of the end zone. He'll be stopped at the 15. Here comes the Ohio State offense onto the field. This will test them. You just gave up the game-tying interception, and now it's on you to try to get the lead back. Quarterback moving out of the pocket. Couldn't quite hang on to the pick, and he will be thinking about that one for a long time.
Well, this quarterback has struggled, having already thrown 2 picks. That should have been number 3. Somehow the defender dropped that one. Things not going well for this Q.
Try to make up for some of that lost ground on second down. To the air, it's Sayin. On the move, he fires. Working on the right. And he's brought down after a nice gain.
And This quarterback wasn't thinking about taking off and running with that one. He was outside the pocket, but he kept his eyes down the field. He kept reading the coverage. He was surveying to find an open target. Accurate throw, and they get the first down.
They've got a 1st and 10 at the 34. Looking to throw on 1st down. Going deep.
Thank you.
And they dialed up a shot play, but they couldn't make the connection.
That's an incompletion, and really poor accuracy by the quarterback there. When you're throwing the ball down the field, you don't need to make it perfect, but you do got to put it somewhere around your receiver. You got to give him an opportunity to go up and make a play for it.
Working well behind the sticks on 2nd down. Couldn't connect on 1st down, now back to the air. That's reeled in, it's Smith. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that 1st down marker.
I like the decision by the quarterback here. Just get the ball out of your hands, get it to your playmaker. A lot of times he'll dance and make even bigger plays than he did here, but it was still a positive game.
And that last completion left him short of the sticks. It's 3rd down. He wants to throw it again. He tries to take the top off.
Damn. Good.
Touchdown, Ohio State. And they've moved out front here on the 4th. He has been surgical, precision passes, using the scalpel, the fine instrument, rather than the blunt one.
The defense has had absolutely no answer for them.
Just 3 minutes.
He's been down their throats all game long, a step ahead, understanding what he's seeing, and just destroying this defense.
The extra point is good, and now in the 4th, they're up by a touchdown and an extra point. They're ready to kick it away, and this crowd is buzzing after that last score. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. The Tide offense rolls onto the field. Well, they had that last drive moving a little bit, David, but then the mistake just crushed them.
Yeah, and those mistakes are going to happen. You're going to throw the football, you're going to throw interceptions, but I think I stay aggressive with this offense. I get back to what I did in the first part of that drive, what made me successful.
I agree, David. Just turn the page if you're a quarterback, right? On this drive, you did a lot of good things there leading up to that pick. Forget about it, move on, play the next play.
Looking to throw at Simpson. Got rid of it in a hurry,
I
but he
need to
couldn't
see
find his
what
man.
I
It's
can do to
incomplete.
get past this.
And man, did the defense just miss an opportunity that they could have turned the lights out with the lead, get the football back here, missed opportunity. Maybe this offense now can take advantage and swing some momentum in this football game.
Buys a little time with his feet. Pulls it
This
in.
is the
It's working.
fastest defense
He'll be
I've ever
stopped
played
about
against.
2 yards short of a 1st down.
Man, and that's just making it way too easy on the defense. They're laughing at that short. They're like, really? Okay, we'll just make an easy tackle, jog our punt return team out on the field. You're going to make it that easy for us.
On 4th down, they'll try to throw it. Big man has it. It's a 1st down and more. They knock him down, but he's got enough to get it across the line and pick up the 1st down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. He wants to change this route. Looking to throw on 1st down. Got a man. It's Miller. And wisely gets out of bounds to stop the clock. They've got the 1st down, now in plus territory and a chance to save themselves.
What a great individual effort here in this 2-minute situation. He makes the catch in the middle of the field. He knows he's got to find a way to stop the clock. The only way to do that is to get out of bounds. He uses his speed and his vision, and he's able to elude the defense to save some time.
He makes the stop almost as soon as he catches it, and they're short of the 1st down. So now it's 2nd and long. From the shotgun,
This is
the
insane,
inside
bro.
give. And the big defensive front wins the battle. No gain on that play.
Man, this offense has got to get somewhere. Man, that's a couple plays in a row. Like, the clock is their biggest enemy, so we got to find a way to manufacture, push the ball down the field, make something happen with that clock running out.
These fans stepping up to help this defense on third down. Back to throw, it's Simpson. Fires to the right. And the third down pass is knocked away by the D.
And now with that play, for this offense, it's got to have it time. Yeah, I'm going for it on fourth down. Obviously, a field goal does nothing. But I got 3 timeouts, and that is a good thing. Because I have those in my pocket, I can attack the whole field. I just got to focus in on the yardage to get this fourth down and move the sticks.
Can't find his man. It'll be incomplete, and that is a heartbreaker this late in the game.
Everything to do with it.
And this offense does not come up big. Man, you needed that first down.
He smoked the
Listen, the
pass.
communication with this offense and the execution has left a little bit to be desired, especially in a big moment right here. You had to have a score, and you had to have the fourth down conversion.
First snap of this drive comes from their own 41.
No.
Defense uses a timeout
He
quickly,
smoked
trying
it.
to get that ball back and preserve time for their offense. They'll start this drive with a pass. Now he's going to glide away from pressure. And he just held on to the football too long, and the defense rolled him out of bounds and forced the loss. The pocket broke down, and the quarterback had to take the sack.
Really impressed by this pass rush, Reese. Just guys winning their individual battles one-on-one up front. They're able to get to the quarterback.
Going to swing it on second down. He lets it fly.
Yes.
And it's taken away by the defense, and they desperately needed that turnover. Takes it the other way.
You talk about having to have it. We needed to force the turnover. We had to get the football back. They're in such a good position to run out the clock, try to win. No, sir. Our ball, first down.
Guys, here comes that Alabama offense onto the field. They've got it back after that last drive stalled out, and they were stopped on fourth down, David. A shot for the end zone. He'll fly back across his body, and it's intercepted.
He's giving me a chance to get back again. That was a bad
Showing
interception.
off the hands on the pick, and then the nifty moves on a terrific return.
And that's going to be a tough throw for the quarterback to make, right? He's right-handed, he's rolling to his left, and that throw is going way down the field. So he's not going to be able to get all the velocity he wants. He didn't have the accuracy either, and that's a bad combination, and that's a big part of why that ball was intercepted.
They'll snap this one from the 30 on first and 10.
You're not going to ask to score.
Might as well run him until they stop him. He's got it again. So runs like that can really help your field position as they're up at the 35. They're in control. The clock is their friend. You'd have to expect another run here on 2nd and 6. They'll ride the running back and leave it with him. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender. Timeout is called and the clock is down to 8. The Buckeyes come to the line on third down, trying to keep this drive alive. To the air, it's Sayin. Here's a hit. Pass falls incomplete, and there are still 3 seconds left.
I think in this situation after that incompletion, 4th and short on your side of the field, the smart play is to punt it away and trust your defense.
They have the lead in a one-possession game, but they're thinking deliver the knockout blow, but this carries big-time risk on fourth down. The incomplete pass ends a frustrating series, and they put it over on down. What a show both of these teams put on today. Couple of outstanding squads, hotly contested battle all the way to the very end.
Yeah, we came into this one expecting this to be a back-and-forth battle. We knew it was going to go down late into the fourth quarter. At the end of the day, the higher-ranked team, David, they were really able to lean on those playmakers and that leadership they've got in the locker room.
Yeah, and now I think even more so, you're starting to believe in them. They're battle-tested. This team just, they find a way to get things done. That's why they're ranked where they're at, and I expect this team to
I couldn't get it off. I couldn't get the win. I'm fucking hungry. I need to get this next one. So I dropped a third.